I've listed all of the 2024 released movies and filtered them with what I've watched, which are mostly all of them because I'm Batman. Acha. Oops, sorry, because I'm a movie maniac. Brought in front of you the best of 2024 released movies. Now let's make the list of it. Wait a minute. What is the point of doing the list of best movies of 2024 like everyone else do? Acha, alaga. So let me add my unit test then. I'm going to give you the genre-based top movies of 2024, which will be useful for you to rewatch according to your mood, and will be easy to categorize for the movie maniacs. Action, comedy, drama, horror, horror and thriller movies. And moreover, watch till the end of the video for non-common secret genres. Done? Welcome to Living Sundar, and I am Sundar director in Sundaram Bhupathi. So, how's living? Let's get into the video. But before that, the movies that I am going to tell you about are not ranked, as every movie is unique in its own way, hence not going to judge the movie. Maybe not for now at least. The first genre that I am going to tell you about is action. And the first movie in it is Roadhouse 2024. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal playing a former UFC fighter, Elwood Dalton, who takes up a job as a bouncer in a wild bar. But things go nuts when he clashes with local crime boss. And trust me, the action is absolutely insane. Next up, we got Monkey Man. Not released in India, but all Indian origin casting. Starring Dev Patel as Kid in the movie, plays as a masked underground fighter who has a traumatic past. The action scenes give us a high feeling when the antagonist of the movie takes down men who took everything from him. So it's got some brutal action. Following that, we got Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, the latest in the epic monsterverse. This time, Godzilla and Kong are forced to team up against an even greater threat that could destroy their world. Packed with jaw-dropping action, insane monster battles and stunning visuals, it's perfect for anyone craving an kaiju showdown. So it has the best visually appealing action scenes. The next one is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, starring our Thor mama, who's none other than Chris Hemsworth, the highly anticipated prequel to Mad Max Fury Road. This film takes us back to the brutal wastelands to explore Furiosa's origin story, showing how she rose to become the fierce warrior we know. Packed with intense action, breathtaking visuals and powerful performance, Furiosa is said to be a wild ride for fans of the Mad Max universe. Next up, we've got Kill 2024. A high-octane Bollywood action thriller that's sure to get your adrenaline pumping. The film follows Amrit, a top energy commando, on a mission to rescue Tulika, the heroine of the movie, from a ruthless group of bandits who hijack a train bound for New Delhi. With a mind-blowing fight sequence and intense combat scenes, it's a must-watch for an action movie lover. So this is the end to the action genre, as these are the most action-packed movies that I've watched in 2024. Now we move on to comedy genre. TFI బానిసలారా, ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేది మన మూవీయే. మత్తు వదలరా 2, a Tollywood comedy thriller that takes us on a wild ride with Babu and Yesu, two former delivery agents turned special officers in high emergency team, He-Team. When they are assigned a kidnapping case, they uncover a deeper mystery involving the murder of a young girl named Ria. Ria evaru? Domini daughter. Domini evaru? Ria mother. వాళ్ళిద్దరు ఎవరు? మదర్ అని ఇంకా ఆపండి మీరిద్దరు. Packed with humor, suspense and unexpected twist, this film gives you a joyride. You can also watch the prequel Mattu Vadalara if you have not watched it. It is also an hilarious movie. The next one we have here is 3-2. The sequel to the hit horror comedy 3. The new movie takes as our favorite characters team up to face this supernatural threat, blending horror and humor once again. And the movie that I am going to tell you now has revived the Marvel, literally. Deadpool and Wolverine. Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool teams up with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine for an epic multiverse adventure. Packed with action, humor and insane chemistry, fans have been waiting for this. This one is a must-watch film for Marvel fans and superhero lovers. Now it's time for my favorite genre, drama. Beginning with the movie Lucky Bhaskar. A gripping Tollywood period crime drama, a man caught up in financial scams. Set in the 90s, the film dives into the world of money laundering and tough choices people make when they're desperate, with Dulquer's performance stealing the show. Next up, we have another Tollywood movie that is none other than Saripoda Sanivaram, where Nani plays Surya, a man who channels his anger only on Saturdays to fight injustice. When he faces off against a corrupt cop Daya, it leads to an intense battle that mixes high-stakes action with a powerful message about controlling one's emotions for the greater good. Next we've got Dune Part 2, where Paul Atreides teams up with Chani and Freeman to take down those who destroyed his family, all set against a visually stunning backdrop with epic battles, visuals and a gripping story. Next up we've got an animated movie called Transformers 1, an animated film that dives into the epic origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, showing how they went from allies to fierce enemies. With stunning visuals and a fresh take on these iconic characters, this one's a must-watch for the Transformers fans. The upcoming one is an Malayalam film called Adu Jeevitham The Goat Life, a gripping survival drama where Prithviraj Sukumaran plays Najib, a man trapped in the desert as a goat herder after being enslaved in Saudi Arabia. Based on a true story, the intense film showcases incredible endurance and hope, and it's definitely a must-watch for the fans of powerful real-life inspired stories. So these are the best movies in drama genre. I know what you're waiting for, but the special movies that you are eager to find in the list are in the last of the video, so stay tuned. It's time for some spooky stuff in horror genre. There's actually nothing much in it which scared me that much, but there is one that tried to mend my brain. This movie also had a prequel which is awesome. It is none other than Smile 2, a chilling psychological horror where a pop star Sky Riley, played by Naomi Scott, faces terrifying events when preparing for her world tour. This sequel takes the curse from the original film to a new whole level, blending fame and trauma into a nerve-wracking narrative. You should also watch its first movie if you have not watched it, by the way. Before we go into the next genre, if you have come this far into the video, that means you are interested in this content. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Moving on to the next genre, where this one too is my favorite genre, which is none other than the thriller genre. It got some best movies of 2024 which might be already watched by most of you. Being the first movie is Manjumal Boys, a Malayalam survival thriller where a group of friends heads to Kodaikanal but ends up facing intense challenges that test their friendship and survival instincts. Based on a true story, this film is packed with drama and edge-of-seat experience. Now the next movie that I am going to tell you about is a gem, Maharaja, where Vijay Sethupathi plays a barber on a mission for a revenge after his most prized possession is stolen. Packed with intense drama and suspense, Sethupathi's performance makes this a must-watch film. The upcoming one also comes under horror genre, but it didn't scare me. Brahmayugam, a Malayalam horror film set in Kerala's dark ages, where a folk singer uncovers an ancient tradition that changes his life forever. With Mammootty delivering an incredible performance and chilling storyline, this one's a must-watch for the fans of atmospheric thriller. Now the film that I'm going to tell you about is an adult film, so better watch it alone. The Substance, a psychological horror starring Demi Moore as former TV star who turns to an experimental drug to create a younger clone of herself. The chilling film dives deep into the themes of aging and identity, with a satirical twist that will keep you hooked. Next up we've got Carry On, an action thriller where Taron Egerton plays a young TSA officer caught in a high-stakes situation involving a Christmas Eve flight. With danger lurking, he must navigate a tense scenario to prevent disaster. So here we completed the common genres. Now it's time for the secret genres that I have told you before. But before that, let me give you some honorable mentions of those movies which tried its best but didn't make the cut. Being in the first place, Pushpa 2, The Rule. Being the highest grosser in 2024, have some best scenes, but no, it's just a theatrical movie with over-exaggeration. That's what I feel. But if you see Pushpa The Rise, it was better than this. The other one is Devara Part 1. Same thing with this one. Good action, good BGM and music, few good scenes, but still didn't make the cut. So coming to the first genre, the feel-good genre, where you can just enjoy being into the world of that movie at any time, which brings you a smile on your face or an excited emotion by the end of the movie. These will be those movies. The best of this genre is this movie, Meyyalagan, a heartfelt Tamil drama starring Karthi and Arvind Swamy. This film follows a man's emotional journey as he turns into his roots after 22 years, reconnecting with family and discovering his past. Perfect for fans of deep emotional storytelling. The next one is the Malayalam film Avesham, an action comedy starring Fahad Fasil. This one's packed with fun, as three college freshmen get caught up in a hilarious conflict with seniors and seek help from a local gangster. Definitely a must watch for fans of action and comedy, if you have not watched it still. Next one on the list is an Hindi film, Amar Singh Chamkila. Directed by Imtiaz Ali, a gripping biographical drama. His proactive lyrics and mystery surrounding his tragic end. A must-watch film for music lovers and biopic fans. And the final one in the genre is Venom: The Last Dance. The explosive third chapter in the Venom saga, with Eddie Brock and Venom facing their biggest challenges yet, from earth-shattering enemies to heart-wrenching decisions. This one's a miss actually, but it's a good ending for Venom and Eddie bromance. The second genre in the secret genre list is experimental genre. These movies tried something unique that generally no one attempts. Being the tried and conquered movie of this genre is Alasyamainada Acharyaputra. That scene was the part of the introductory video of this channel. If you have still not watched it, go and watch it after watching this video. Kalki 2898 AD, a jaw-dropping sci-fi mixed with mythological epic that's set to redefine Indian cinema, with Prabhas, Deepika Padukone and Amitabh Bachchan leading the charge. This film takes us into a dystopian future where the legendary avatar of Kalki rises to battle darkness. This one is an absolute kick-ass. The next one is also a Tollywood movie, Gami, a adventure that's nothing short of mesmerizing. Featuring Vishwak Sen as an Agori, the film takes you on a breathtaking journey through the Himalayas as he searches for a mythical cure to his rare condition. With stunning visuals and a deeply emotional story, this one's a spiritual ride you don't want to miss. The third and the final movie in this genre is also a Tollywood movie, Swag, a black comedy thriller that's packed with twists and laughs. Starring Sri Vishnu, Ritu Varma and Meera Jasmine, the story follows a quirky police officer who quests for an inheritance leads to a roller coaster of unexpected challenges. This movie really made a unique attempt to tell a message. With a mix of humor and suspense, this one promises an entertaining ride. The last one in the secret genre, but not the least one, is the inspirational genre. Watching these movies in your low time will boost your confidence as being done by So, the first movie in this genre is Hanuman, a Telugu superhero film that's got everyone talking. Follow Hanumantu, a small-time thief who discovered the powers of the legendary Hanuman to save his village. With epic action, amazing visuals, and a fresh twist on mythology, this one's sure to leave you hooked. The last one of the list is Amaran, a gripping Tamil biographical action film about Major Mukund Varadarajan, India's first Ashok Chakra awardee. Starring Sivakarthikeyan and Sai Pallavi, this movie showcases his heroic journey and ultimate sacrifice, packed with emotion and action you can't miss. So that's all for the 2024 genre-based best movies from a movie maniac to the movie maniacs. If I missed any movie to put it up in the list you think which is absolute perfect, mention it in the comment section. For more interesting content that is coming soon, like, share and subscribe to this channel Living Sundar for a Sundar living. Go watch the movies that he has suggested if you have not watched it, so that you can judge him. Go.